Something's fishy.
Hey guys, I'm Shotcalling, and in today's video I'll be talking about how to escape gold and tips and tricks on how to do so in Season 9. I was hard stuck in gold for around a year and I can never find a good guide or proper tips on how to get out of it. These tips are going to be from my personal experience on what's the difference between gold and plat players. If you enjoy this video, please smash the like button because it'll really honestly help me out a ton. So guys, let's get started on this video by talking about tip number 1, which is to start learning your power spikes a lot more. When I was playing on my Smurf after I passed gold, I realized a huge difference in the laning phase between plat and gold players, which is their ability to play aggressive and know how much damage they are able to do and put out. Not saying that gold players wouldn't do anything with their ultimate ability when it's up, it's more they never go for short trades. In reality, they would win. Gold players are one of the most passive players anyone can play with, and to climb out, you really need to start playing aggressive in lane and testing your power spikes on your champ. Realize that when you are gold, you are actually better than you think you are at the game, and what move you are thinking about doing is probably correct. Regardless, let's say you're going for a mini trade you were iffy on winning, and you lose it, keep in mind that the more mistakes you make, the more you will learn in the end result. My next tip is to start shot calling way more often. In gold, I always see a lack of confidence on what they should do after they get a kill and see an objective is open. In many cases, you may actually see them go for the wrong objective after a dumb person pings it on your team. If you are a really good shot caller and actually know what objectives to take like Baron or contest it, you will be able to win so many more games. Use the ping feature way more often to let your team know what you are doing, regardless if they look at chat or not. Go by your gut feeling on what's best for your team and try your best to guide them through the mid and late game. If possible, when ahead, it's sometimes not the best move to group S5 if the enemy's tunneling up, so send someone in the side lanes to hopefully get rid of 2 of them, making it a 4v3 mid lane. Something I also never see in gold is players trying to sneak Baron or drag with 2 or 3 people, which should be occurring more often. My third tip is to use wards to benefit you in the best way possible. The difference between plat and gold wards is actually what they do after they spot an enemy on it. In gold, if you're not placing lazy wards and actually spot the enemy jungler on it with enough time to react to run away, what happens most of the time is you run away, he doesn't get a successful gank, and the game continues. What happens in plat when you spot an enemy on a ward is then whichever spot he gets spotted on the map will start to play safe, your jungler will start to counter jungle, take rift or drag, and whichever side the enemy jungler isn't on the side of the map will start to play aggressive to gain a lead. To help your team notice that the enemy jungler was spotted, make sure to ping and maybe hint in chat on what your jungler should do on the map, whether it's to take an objective or gank a lane. My fourth tip is to have more confidence in yourself as a player. I've actually heard this tip a little bit from other YouTubers, which is that gold players are too humble, and when you enter plat, you will see what I mean. In gold, when you don't have enough confidence in yourself, then you will start doubting yourself on whether it's a good idea to take that objective or engage a team fight. When you keep doubting yourself, you will never attempt to do things that may possibly win your team the game, and if it doesn't work out, you just don't want to learn from it. That's why plat players compared to gold players are considered arrogant, because of the fact that they think they are better than everyone in the game. Make plays you feel alright, and trust me, by the end of the day, you will learn more than you've learned in the past month. My fifth and last tip is to start roaming more. A huge difference in plat and gold players is that plat players actually spread their lead throughout the map to win their team the game. The reason why people in gold are less likely to carry is because they don't roam bot and put pressure early. What many gold players do is they gain a lead early and expect to win teamfights mid game because of it, but in reality your team may lose before the mid game. Anyways guys, I really hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, please smash the like button because it'll really help me out a lot. Comment what you want to see next and subscribe to see more like this in the future. If you haven't, make sure to follow me on twitch.tv where you can watch some of these videos live. I'm Shotcalling here with another video, and I'm out. Peace.